going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are your hosts. We are AAG. Yes, I said it backwards, but that is still us. I am Zando.
So Boogie, what's up, yo?
DJ, what up?
So I
And
guess
yeah,
we gonna start
so
with
we're here to talk about Shang-Chi. And yeah, we know it's been out for a while. So with that being said, mega spoilers ahead because everybody's seen it by now. But just in case you haven't seen it yet, still. So yeah, boys, where do y'all want to start?
I guess we can start with overall ratings of the movie. Which y'all give it? Because when we first uh all seen it, y'all was giving it high praise. Me, I gave the movie about an 8. I first seen it. What about your?
Eight, solid. Yeah, I give it about 8.5.
What
Oh,
about
y'all
you?
waiting on me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we waiting on you.
I give it about a 9. I think it was the best origin story Marvel did.
I do.
Um,
I do agree with that opinion.
It could have been
best
Tina Thing
origin
have all them
story.
comic relief characters.
I feel
I
like
need. Go ahead.
I feel like it was probably the best origin story, but at the same time, I thought it was gonna be better than what it was. But they made us big. I don't know. I personally thought it was gonna be top 5 Marvel movies. It didn't hit my top 5, but it's definitely great though. But it didn't hit my top 5.
I know I said like top 3 when I first seen it. And
Yeah,
I
you
think
did.
visual, you did too. Hold up.
I said top 5 for sure.
Visuals wise and all that, it definitely was the best Marvel movie. And it had actually one
Visuals,
of their lowest budgets, I think.
the visuals were insane.
Yeah. The shit they pulled
Like
off, like the
insane.
dragon and all that, that shit
Yeah,
was cool.
the dragon was crazy.
Yeah, the rings was cool, Like I said, I really didn't like how they did them.
I mean, he didn't really get to use them for real either.
But I can
But
tell they ain't gonna have each property. Like they ain't gonna have a fire one. I think it's like fire, ice, white light. It's a whole bunch of shit. It's 10 of them, but
yeah,
they ain't gonna do all that. It just looked like they kind of all got the same properties, which I guess is cool. But it makes more sense in a movie standpoint.
If you're talking about characters, how y'all feel about the characters? I guess the cast. How y'all feel about the cast?
his aunt
The
was
main,
dope.
the main cast, the family was the only good part to the movie though. I didn't really like him and his friend shit.
That shit.
His sister was dope.
His
Yeah,
sister was dope. His best friend could have not been in the movie, not have been happy.
his dad was the best actor in the movie.
His dad was dope.
Was that an OG?
Yeah,
Dad been in movies for a minute now, but
he in a lot of kung fu movies. I think they said.
Yeah, he is.
in main character Shang Chi, I don't know if you ever watched the show called Kim's Convenience. It's on Netflix. It's actually funny as hell. That's where I know him from. When I first
What
seen
show?
it, it's called Kim's Convenience. It's it's a show that was in Canada or whatever. It's like an Asian family. They own a convenience store. Like it's a comedy. So seeing him play Shang Chi is kind of funny because I'm picturing him as that character. It's, it's weird.
I ain't never seen him in the.
It's on Netflix though. If you should, like, it's a funny show. But yeah, as far as his character, what he did, I like what he did. He was dope. But again, his best friend, the comic relief, her is been hit for me. But,
Yeah, I think they could have left her out. I ain't gonna say she was bad, but she got better towards the end of the movie. But like the beginning, I ain't like her character.
and I know you always say I'm a Marvel fanboy or whatever, so that's coming from me. So
That's the most critical you ever been on him. And you still gave my
Yeah,
8.
facts.
hey, listen, you can't say I ain't been critical. Like but I still give the movie a solid 8 though.
Yeah.
It
The
just
movie
wasn't.
was lit, man. The movie was lit.
You think the MCU still fucked?
Who thinks that?
Me?
You the only one that thinks that.
Nah, I
The
think
only one.
I think the MCU is gonna be all right.
I think Eternals is gonna be good. I think
It
it
all
I
don't
do
matter
think
how
Eternals is
good.
gonna be great.
It all depends on how Spider-Man is. Spider-Man is not
I
what we
was
think.
about to say, I don't
Yeah,
think it
true,
matters
true,
how good that
true.
movie is, though. People gonna give it high ratings.
What, Spider-Man or Eternal?
Spider-Man. That movie could be ass up until Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire show up. Niggas gonna go hype.
No, because the
Yeah,
story is stupid.
you're right about that.
I'm gonna give it a 5. Like, don't y'all? They can't mess this up.
I still think it's too
Yeah.
much going on in that movie. Honestly,
Nah, they can still make it a good
But
movie though.
what gives that off from that small trailer?
you could say, okay, they're dealing with his identity being out. Then they going with,
But you, it's Marvel, bro. That could be taken care of in the first 5 minutes of the movie.
And they're only doing the Sinister Six. That's not that much.
And I'm saying
that is too much. Remember how Spider-Man 3 turned out? And it was what, 4 villains?
Bro,
Nah, that was
that-
completely different.
that was poorly done.
Every movie they balance too many villains out. It never works right.
I don't think they're gonna have
That was poorly done.
Marvel know what they're doing. Or the MCU know what they're doing.
And then they got to explain how this nigga from Spider-Man 2 who died in the movie came back out of nowhere. They're gonna have to explain that. They're gonna explain why
That's not
Green
gonna be
Goblin's
hard,
still
though.
alive.
You
That's
act
gonna
like
be
you,
hard.
you act like all that's gonna be hard. That's easy.
It really is.
I think y'all overestimate them. I think y'all are.
No, I think you're underestimating them.
You forgot them the niggas that made the in-game time travel shit. That shit made no sense whatsoever. And nobody
True.
really calls Marvel out for that.
But they learn from their mistakes.
There's a lot
People,
of shit they do. They did
people
that.
was calling Marvel out for making time travel dumb.
Hawk and Bruce was fused. And at the end of Shang-Chi, they wasn't no more. They may seem like they made closure, but now he ain't the Hawk no more. We really don't. I mean, I guess they're gonna explain that, but they ain't really make no sense. This nigga arm, first of all, the nigga arm still hurt. That don't make no damn sense. That nigga is the Hawk.
Yeah, that's probably the dumbest thing about that movie.
That is crazy.
He should have healed. He should have healed instantly. Damn, dude.
There's a lot of shit Marvel can fuck up on. This is the easiest phase they can fuck up on. Is this multiverse shit.
I mean, they can, but like I said, Marvel, until they do it, they have all the credibility with me anyway.
The multiverse don't even really make sense in the comics, to be honest with you.
Because it's so much shit that comes with it.
It's just something people came to accept. So I don't know. You got that?
You gonna see?
Pre Spider-Mans. They talking about Venom might be in the movie. It's a lot going on.
Yeah, they are hinting that Venom might be in the movie. They are hinting that Venom might be in the movie now.
Yeah,
Can we be real right now? Do any of us actually give a fuck about this Venom movie?
I might go see it.
I mean,
I'm
gonna see it.
No,
See
but
it.
honestly, like you gonna see
I saw
it,
the first one.
You gonna see it, but honestly, do you really care?
I mean, it's PG-13, so no.
I don't. The first one I didn't really care for. Like,
I just don't understand why they.
I mean, I didn't see the first one until it came
Spider-Man.
out. Until it came out on
the first one, the comic. You want to talk about MCU comic relief? That comic relief and that shit was terrible, bro.
Yeah, it was
Like,
horrible.
that was some of the worst comic relief in the comic movie I've ever seen.
The new one look a little funnier.
And on top of that, I feel like he didn't play a good Venom. What's his name?
Tom Hardy.
Tom
I
Hardy.
like him as an actor though.
Yeah, I like him as an actor.
You know, he did the Venom voice too.
It was terrible.
Yeah, it was.
That Venom voice
it
was bad, bro. Like
I think he a little too old to be Eddie Brock. Well, I guess he ain't old.
Eddie Brock. Well, in the cartoon, he was the same age as Peter Parker.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he went to high school with him. I don't really like this adaptation of it. It just
Yeah, Eddie Brock, a grown ass man.
a grown ass bum too. Like it's just I don't know. I just don't sit.
I think it might be all right. I got to see it before I get my like final thoughts on that motherfucker.
Facts. I'll give it a chance because it's a Marvel movie.
Because it looks better than the first one.
It does. It does indeed. That's why I said I'm gonna watch it.
That's not
They
saying
got
much.
Scream in there and everything too. It's not just a Carnage. Might be all right.
That's
Sure,
probably
the
the best
first
part
one
of the movie. That's probably gonna be the best part of the movie.
Well, Carnage.
Yeah, Carnage, yeah, for sure. Hey, you
Woody
know
Harrelson
what?
a good actor though.
Have y'all seen anything about this Morbius movie since that trailer?
No.
It got pushed back. I remember that.
I'm about to say 'cause I haven't heard or seen anything about that movie since that one trailer.
That's
So,
that's what happened with Candyman. No, Candyman had got pushed back, and I ain't see shit about it.
But
Until, like
that
before it came out.
Morbius trailer came out.
That
what,
one
like,
Morbius
beginning of
trailer.
2019.
Yeah, and ain't seen it or heard nothing since.
Yeah, it had
It
like
was supposed to come out
2019.
last year. It was supposed to come out like right in the middle of the pandemic. I remember that.
So is it even gonna come back out now or no? I haven't heard.
I think They dropped a new trailer. I swear I seen the trailer somewhere.
No, I haven't seen
I ain't seen the trailer for it.
bro. I would trust me. I love Morbius from Spider-Man.
Was that Candyman? I think I seen it at Candyman. I swear I seen the trailer.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Now they showed the trailer. I remember that.
This year?
Maybe I'm tripping though. I swear I remember seeing one recently. I don't know why I feel like I did, but I guess it ain't been no trailer since last year.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah, bring it to me.
I know that was random, but I was looking
Didn't even
forward.
start yet.
I was looking forward to that movie actually. But yeah. So overall, y'all like the movie though?
Yeah, overall the movie was dope.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good. All right. So what's next on the topics? Can we talk about just for a few minutes the new Matrix movie?
Trash.
I don't want to see it, bro. I don't see it. I don't deem it necessary.
Y'all tripping.
Trash.
Y'all tripping.
I don't think Keanu Reeves is a good actor anyway.
What?
He only been good in John Wick in the Matrix to me.
I'm out there. Listen, people that's watching, I can't listen. I ain't say it. He said it.
People didn't start really liking him until like John Wick. I think he a boring actor.
That's not true. That's not true. People been liking him. People like him in Bill and Ted. People like him in what's the movie? I think the movie with the bus that won.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the first Matrix. Like people love Keanu Reeves.
It's not that they don't like him. It's just I don't see why we need a Matrix 4.
Nostalgia purposes. Nostalgia. The same reason why they dropping all these other remakes.
But have you seen that movie recently?
The
That
Matrix
movie is a product of its time. That movie did not age well.
No, the first Matrix aged well. The second and third one was terrible. But
because I only seen it for the first time a couple years ago, and I was like, I would get.
So you had to be there. You had to be there. I seen it when it came out in '99 as a kid, like, and that shit blew my mind. Like, yeah, Matrix Path Neos is goated. People don't really remember that game either. By the way,
That game was fun.
That game was goated.
That game was fun.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm still mad they ain't put Larry Fishburne back in here, but I don't really understand that. But I guess he's too old to play what's his name, Morpheus. But even still, I'm still looking forward to it. I'm gonna watch the shit.
I'm gonna watch it, but it's just I don't see why we need a fourth one.
Yeah, that movie will be ass. I'm sorry.
After all this time,
y'all sleep,
bro.
Y'all sleep. That's shit.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, you go see it in theaters. Tell me how it is.
I probably ain't go to the theaters. If it's coming on HBO Max, so I'm really not going to the movie theaters unless it's a Marvel movie.
Fanboy.
I'm just being real. Because you got to get a Marvel experience in the movie theater. Like anything else, I got a 50-inch TV.
I could have skipped seeing Black Widow in theaters, bro.
Yeah.
I could have missed that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I could have missed that too. That was kind of bad. Looking back on it, that's probably my least favorite Marvel movie.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever watch the movie again.
I will never watch it.
Facts.
Like, that's one Marvel movie I will never ever watch again.
It wasn't horrible, but it was a good movie.
It was boring.
It was kind of boring.
It was boring, man. It was boring.
It was more boring than the first Thor movie.
I don't know about all that. I think you're tripping on that.
Nah, it was. Dog, I'm in the movie theater sitting and shit like waiting. I was waiting for it to end. Okay, it was good parts. Like the sister made the movie, honestly.
But Scarlett Johansson, her sister was fine, bro. Come on.
That's a fact. But
but that's not enough to make a movie not boring.
Right. That's looking back on it now. I'm like, damn, that shit was really.
Was it more boring than the second Thor movie though?
Probably equally.
Nah, y'all definitely tripping because I seen that motherfucking theaters with my dad and I was so damn bored.
No, it's a tie for me. They both top 5 most boring Marvel movies. And I love Scarlett Johansson, but that shit did not do anything for me.
So honestly, become a DC fan.
I am a DC fan. What you talking about? Like I've always been a DC fan.
Yeah, that Lockhart.
And y'all know damn well I'm a DC fan. I just don't stand like you.
I don't stand them either. I ain't a Marvel stand.
Listen, I love DC. DC is my first love, but they've been ass over the past 5-10 years.
No, Suicide Squad was better than any movie Marvel released this year so far.
Better than any movie Marvel released this year?
Since Infinity War.
It wasn't better than Spider-Man. The last Spider-Man.
I don't even think that movie was better than Homecoming.
It wasn't, but it still wasn't better than that Spider-Man.
Yeah, it was definitely better than that movie.
So you got to be better than Endgame?
Yeah, I already said that.
Yeah, he wildin'.
Yeah, he big time.
Bro, we ain't
Big
gonna act
time.
like an hour and a half in Endgame stuff, bro. We ain't gonna act like it did.
All right, and then the other hour and a half is better than that shit.
No, the other 30 minutes of that movie.
It's better than the whole Suicide Squad.
Y'all gonna have to get off this Marvel thing. Y'all really are.
Am I telling a lie?
Yeah.
Zeno, am I telling a lie?
Hell nah.
Okay. That's all I'm saying.
Y'all went back and
Nah.
watched Endgame recently?
Yeah, I just watched the game not too long ago.
It's 2 hours of forced jokes and shit, bro. That shit get boring, bro.
I mean, it's a lot of forced jokes in Suicide Squad too.
A lot of forced comedy in Suicide Squad.
So
But the jokes
where's
actually
my
work
order?
better in that movie.
No, that's because you was looking at it like that.
No, that's because they villains who crazy. They not fucking Iron Man who a billion. They ain't supposed to be cracking jokes like that. You know, Thor, ain't supposed to be cracking jokes like that. But it's cool, whatever.
No, I'm glad they made Thor crack jokes because the third Thor was the best Thor movie, and shit was funny. So, do you
It
want
was
Thor
funny.
to be boring like the first two?
That's how he is in the comics.
That's why nobody really cared about Thor.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that.
Nah, people. If you ask most Marvel fans, they was not.
That's not true at all. People didn't like Iron Man and shit. People like Thor. Thor was one of the more popular ones.
No, I feel like Iron Man and Thor was the most. Probably
Have you read an Iron Man comic? That shit is boring.
I mean, I never was a huge Iron Man fan. I don't think anybody was. Nobody was an Iron Man fan like that.
Thor comics be lit.
My 3 favorite Marvel characters are Hulk, Spider-Man, and Wolverine. So, Captain America ain't really get my attention like that either, to be honest. So
I feel you on that.
That's because nobody really cared about the Avengers until the movie came out.
yeah. Yeah, Spider-Man, Hulk, and Wolverine are the only Marvel characters I really like, to be honest.
Yeah, those are like my top 3 Marvel characters.
And Blade, but when I was young, I didn't even know Blade was in Marvel. I didn't even really think about that shit. Well, no, I'm lying because I seen him on the cartoon, the Spider-Man cartoon. But other than that, I didn't really think about Marvel like that. Honestly, like you try to say I don't like DC. I was a DC stan when I was a kid.
Oh, speaking of DC, how did y'all see that Injustice cartoon trailer?
I didn't.
I didn't check it out. I knew it was coming.
It popped up on my timeline a couple times, and I just didn't click on it because I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna check it out
man.
eventually.
They
What you think of
dropping
it?
a cartoon for Injustice. I think it's gonna look. I think it looks good actually. But I mean, DC always makes good animated movies, so
Yeah, they killed Marvel on the animated too.
the animated movies are freaking amazing. So I know it's gonna be a good.
The animated movies and cartoon TV shows are way.
Everything really kills Marvel, to be honest. With DC, except the movies.
Yeah, I agree.
Video games. Well, up until recently, the video games was better on DC
No.
side.
I guess you could say that.
We ain't like Batman didn't exist and Injustice. Like, come on.
Yeah, Justice and
Yeah,
Arkham.
facts.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But I feel like Marvel's kind of catching up, if not taking the lead at this point.
Yeah, they're definitely catching up.
Yeah, it depends how the next Rocksteady games out.
We already know. We already know Insomniac about to drop 2 10 out of 10 games. for Marvel. So
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Ooh, I agree with that.
Yeah, facts. There's no disagreement.
I didn't think
in
Spider-Man was a
in
10 out of 10.
I did. Me
The
personally,
I
story was
did.
kind of ass in that game.
No, maybe Miles Morales, but the first
Miles
Spider-Man
Morales.
game, the
Even
first
Miles,
Spider-Man game,
I thought Miles'
yes.
story was better than the first game.
oh no, you
What?
tripping?
No, heck
Tripping.
no, bro.
Bro, I had to play
Miles
the game.
Miles
I
story
played
was
both of them
trash.
games 3 times in the last
Miles'
couple
Miles
story
of
ain't
story
get
was
good to the
trash,
end.
bro. Yeah, Miles story really didn't get good to the end.
You
I think
tripping?
this is that Marvel. This
The
Marvel.
the first Spider-Man story was better.
On top of the DLC,
Yeah, on top of the DLC, come on.
like you don't think Wolverine gonna have a crazy story?
He might. I don't know if they're gonna try to make it teen. I don't know.
And Spider-Man 2 got Venom in it, so it's automatically good.
Listen, and on top
Hold
of
up.
all the
We ain't gonna act
people,
like everything that's had Venom in it in the media and the comics been trash though. Hold up.
Not everything.
It's Spider-Man 3, the Venom movies. Venom ain't been done right in media.
Oh yeah, I mean that's if Venom don't
I
get done right,
mean,
but Insomniac not gonna mess up Venom.
Venom hasn't been done right since the Spider-Man 1990 cartoon. Really being real, like Venom and Carnage was done amazing in those shows, but other than that, yeah, he has been done. But I've never been a big Venom fan, so that don't really matter to me anyway. Like, I'm more looking forward to Craven being in the game than Fiddle.
If he really is, I hope he is. But
He is, bro. You can't deny that voice.
yeah, that
That'll be dope. That did sound like him though.
Like, man, I just wish Marvel made a Blade game. Like that has to be made at some point. A rated M Blade game,
But he not like. I don't think he popular enough though.
He not.
but that's how you get him popular.
Nah, they gonna do their most popular characters first, like Wolverine.
Blade saved
Spider-Man.
Marvel.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't even know
Yeah.
he a Marvel character though.
Like
Oh,
you
no.
just said. Like you just said.
I don't know. I disagree. I feel like a lot of people know who Blade is off of just Wesley Snipes alone. Like
You said you ain't know for a long time.
when I was a kid.
It's still
but-
people asking. It's still like when they confirmed it, still people be like, "Oh, he a Marvel character." I'm like, "Yeah."
I don't know. I feel like that'll be a dope game.
Only niggas really care about Blade. Like, if we being honest.
I mean, same for Black Panther. Really gonna be real. 'Cause I keep seeing people saying they should make a solo Black Panther game. Y'all feel like that was up?
I mean, did you play the
Yeah,
DLC
kinda
on
did.
the Avengers game?
Yeah, it was doodoo.
Exactly.
I heard it was good. I heard that was the best part of the game so far.
It was boring to me.
It was boring to me too.
I only played a little bit of it, but I'm like, I'm good. Now, if Insomniac made a solo Black Panther game, I'd buy it just because off of them. Like, I know the gameplay gonna be 1,000 times better. So,
It's a different style of game too, so I feel
Black
like
Panther is a hand-to-hand combat character. So,
yeah, Black Panther got to be made like how Arkham is made or how
Yeah.
Insomniac
Wolverine
makes
got to
it.
be made like that too, though.
Yeah, facts.
it will be, especially since it's rated M. Like, it better be gory. Like, I better see heads getting chopped off.
That's what I'm saying. We don't really know how that game gonna play yet because Wolverine and Spider-Man don't fight the same.
And we probably not gonna get any type of real gameplay trailer until like 2023. So
Yeah.
which is disappointing. But
I don't like how Sony be doing it. They be announcing their games too early.
I mean, most companies do. Xbox do too.
Nah, Sony works with it. Though. They've been doing this for years.
Oh, they announced Halo. What 2 years ago?
What about y'all remember what happened? Y'all remember that game Wild?
No,
It was like Caveman. They showed it like 7 years ago. It still ain't came up.
Hell no.
but that means it's probably never coming out.
That's what Sony be doing though. Last Guardian they had showed that bitch for like 10 years straight. Like,
That came out though.
yeah, it was doo-doo.
But I don't mind. I mean, when Sony does it because their games when they actually release be amazing. So
Not all of them. Not all of them.
no, when it's actually a Sony, like a company bought by Sony, the game be good.
Last
Talking
Guardian
about-
owned by Sony.
I'm not talking about Cyberpunk.
Hey man, I heard Cyberpunk was pretty good.
Spend your money on it if you want to. Don't say I ain't tell you 1,000 times. Don't buy that. That shit.
On fucking PC though.
I heard it's still glitched out on there too.
I don't know. I'm not getting it no time soon.
I wouldn't get it at all, bro. The story wasn't even that good. Not let alone for the gameplay to be.
But you went into that game already hating it because of what they did to you, though.
No, because that was my most anticipated game the past 5 years. Y'all remember how much I was hyping that game?
Yeah, remember I told you it was gonna suck too.
You was
Yeah,
right.
you was all over that game.
You was right. And I wish I listened to you because I bought that game 3 times, bro. Think about that. I bought that game 3 times because I thought if I bought it on Xbox.
Hey, y'all be getting on me. When I hype something up, it be fire though. You trying to think, huh? 2K was fire. Look at that.
You ain't hyped too. First off, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that.
I did hype 2K up because I stopped and then I did it again. Remember?
No, you said
I said it was gonna be ass.
You ain't buying
right before
2K.
it came out, I said 2K gonna be good this year.
This
Yeah, you know I did.
this nigga said I ain't buying 2K until Black Friday.
That's
And then
exactly what he said.
And
This
then I
nigga-
switched up right
This
before
nigga
it came
said
out.
2K gonna suck again like it do every year. And then all of a sudden, 2K game of the year. This is the best 2K I ever played in my life.
Yep.
2K is game of the year though.
2K will never get game of the year. You saw what IGN gave it?
IGN for real. Them niggas ain't never picked up a basketball in their life.
What they give it?
They gave it a 7. They was like, it's the same old shit. Basically.
I was surprised they gave it that high.
No, I was looking at most of the reviews gave like this 6, 7. From what I seen.
You gotta think that people ain't park players. They just play the core of the game.
But most of the I guess we talk about 2K, we bring that into the next topic. 2K is good this year. It's solid.
They say that RPG aspect is fun.
Yes, it is. It gets kind of
To be honest, that's the most boring part of the game to me.
Like it's some shit that don't need to be there. It's like it's a part of the game, right? You're supposed to meet up with the rapper of the game, and this nigga try to send you to get coffee on the other side of the city and shit for him, so you get on the track with him.
See, I ain't even do all that.
Listen, it's so much extra shit in there that don't need to be in there. Like the whole this shit is so cringy when you actually go to the rap studio and try to rap.
I had seen Chris movie on that. I ain't even do that yet. I'm skipping all that rap shit.
Don't do it, bro. They give you 4 lines to pick from.
No, I seen it.
That's just so bad, bro. Listen, bro. I don't know who idea that was to be a rapper in this game.
That was Rodney 2K right there. All his idea. He probably picked the bars and shit too.
Yeah, it had to be him. But as far as the gameplay, only thing I don't like about it is that the defenses. I feel like it's a little too OP.
Yeah. When I made a point guard build too, it kind of is.
Dog, you can't dribble for shit as a point guard. Like, look, I love the way the dribbling mechanics are this year. Like, it feels more arcadey, but you cannot break loose. Even when a big man is guarding, I can't get free. And my speed with the ball is like a 90. I still can't get past center. I don't really get that. But other than that, I like the shooting. I like the dribble, and I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing that the defense is harder this year. I still get like 40 points a game when I try, regardless. So I don't know. What you get a game overall?
8.5.
That's solid. That's solid. I'll probably give it an 8.
Shit, man. Game of the year.
But once Zando get on the game, he should be on it Tuesday, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we won't really see how it is because that's when we actually gonna do park and shit. So
Yeah, so be on the lookout for the streams because we on the way.
and we definitely gonna do those. But for right now, I'll get a game by the 8. It's solid. It's definitely not nothing. I still think 2K16 the best 2K. That's just me.
2K16 was a dime.
But, um, so what's next on the topic list, fellas? Guess we could talk about Drake album, right?
We don't need to talk about that dead out.
It's it's not bad, but the more plays I play it,
The
the
thing that
more
album
I
is
realize
mid,
that
bro.
it's
It's repetitive. Now that I
yeah.
think about it. You saying I saw somebody's review of it. And it made a lot of sense. They like this sounded like a parody album of somebody, like another person making a Drake album. Like this don't even sound like Drake making a Drake album, which kind of made sense to me. Like all this shit sound like B sides to his old album.
Yeah, facts.
So it definitely wasn't the most creative.
I heard a rumor that the album got leaked, so he dropped the shit he dropped wasn't even like really the album. That's why it sounded like that. That's what I seen. It sounded true though, because that album was pretty boring.
It was when I first heard it, it was amazing. But then it's like the
Maybe y'all trying
replay
to get
value.
on me for saying that too.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
I
but
first
you
played
changed
it,
it. You
was
changed your
lit.
mind like literally 6 hours later. I
That's
was going
how it
off.
was though. I had went back and listened, bro. That shit was
No,
boring.
it took me like 5, 6 listens to.
I'm saying it took me like 5 or 6 plays.
Yeah, it wasn't off a few hours later. Like, oh, this shit.
You said it in like 5 hours.
I did. I went back. I was listening. That shit was really kind of mid, bro.
I say it probably got 5 songs that I still listen to out of it. The rest of the 20
Facts.
songs is like the future.
It got like
Washed.
5 songs on there that I really listen to.
The future Young Thug song, that shit was so bad, bro.
And you know what's crazy? That's the most played song on that bit.
I
too.
told you. Then I tell you that shit was gonna be the most
Yeah,
popular though.
you did. My
You did say that.
cousin love that song.
I will never understand. Well, I guess
That's the most popular song on that bit.
I guess it's good for like clubs and concerts and shit.
I
That
don't even
song
know,
more
though. It don't
popular
even
than
sound like
Love
a new
All.
club, no.
I mean, but he still had like 9 songs on that bit that was top of the leaderboard. So
Got
he
Kawhi.
did, he did something right.
It's Drake though, so we knew that was
Yeah,
going.
facts.
That shit was pretty mid. Kanye
Cool.
better.
I heard a little bit of Baby Keem album.
It's not for you. It's a good album. It's not for you though. I knew that was
Yeah, I was listening to it.
And that the whole
It's
top in the
okay.
morning. What the fuck Kendrick doing, yo? What is Kendrick doing out here?
y'all think I'm playing. That's how his new album gonna sound.
Top of the morning to you.
If that's
Top
how
of the morning
Kendrick
to you.
album sound,
Top of the
bro,
morning to you.
if that's how Kendrick album sound, I think Kendrick might be sliding out of my top 5 if that's how his album sound this year. Because
The song was good. It was just that part.
That part ruined the whole song for me.
Yeah.
I might
Top
say
of
he
the
still
morning,
snapped.
top of the
It was
morning, top of the morning.
it was just that part. Top of the morning. Top of the
I
morning.
don't even get
top
where
of
he
the
was
morning.
trying to go with that shit. That shit. Kendrick, don't let me down. I'm begging. Like, don't.
We're
That's
gonna have
all-
to talk about how y'all were disrespecting Tyler album.
Who disrespected?
You say Drake album better than that. The little boring ass certified sleeper boy. That shit was trash. Bro.
Well, if I'm being honest, I haven't listened to Tyler album really since it released. So
That's your
have,
problem.
have either one of y'all actually keep that on rotation?
Yeah, I listen to that almost every day.
Nope.
Y'all thought that little baby and little Dirt shit was good too, though. That shit was.
That was cool to me, but that's
It
not
was
even on
straight.
my rotation no more. Honestly, it's sad to say most of the shit on my rotation is from like last year. And Cole album,
Bro,
Cole album's still in rotation for me. That's it.
That's the most repetitive album of the year.
Nah, Drake's album is most repetitive.
Oh, man. Cold shit got fast. I mean, old faster.
And I haven't even listened to Kanye album no more.
That album of the year though.
Keep it real. Let's keep
that
it
shit.
real.
That album was growing on me though, for real.
It's cool, but let's be honest. That's not Kanye's best work. Y'all can't say that's Kanye's best work.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
I know
Yeah,
he.
it's his
You
third or
were
fourth
saying
best.
that's his one of his best albums, like top 3, right? I swear you said it was like top 3.
Top 5.
It's no, it's not top 5. It's not top 5.
What is then? Graduation is not top 5. People got to stop saying that.
You tripping?
Graduation did not.
Graduation is
was
top.
Radio hits for the time.
Graduation
That
is
album
top.
did not age well, bro.
Graduation top 4.
God, Graduation.
And if you really want to be real, I know it's not his album alone, but Watch the Throne is top 5.
Watch the Throne was a big ass letdown.
And it still was a number 1 selling album. So
I mean, it's Kanye and Jay-Z, but that shit was a letdown. A lot of people say that, like, to this day.
no,
It was only like 3 good songs on that album.
I got
being honest.
His first 3 albums. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I got 808s and Watch the Throne.
808s.
808s.
808s. What the fuck?
In the top 5?
Yeah.
And Watch the Throne?
That changed the rap. That changed the whole rap.
That boy smoking.
808s.
No, everybody uses fucking auto-tune because of that album.
Avatar changed movies, but that's not my favorite movie of all time. I tell you that.
Facts.
So what will be in your top 5?
It's
Did you even say late registration?
Yeah, I said his first 3 albums is 1, 2, and 3. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was 4.
Yeah.
Then 808s is 5, and then Watch the Throne is 6.
It's Late Registration, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
The
Life of Pablo. Severely underrated.
You got that in your top 3?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, not top 3. This ain't in order.
I'm about to say.
College Dropout. I didn't say
College Dropout.
For sure.
And trying to think what I listed. I don't know. Kids See Ghosts, maybe.
You don't have 808s nowhere in your top.
I don't know why you do. I put Jesus over 808s.
That shit catchy as hell. That whole album.
808s is cool, but I don't
It's
know
cool.
if it's top 5.
It's not top 5 Kanye. For somebody who don't like experimental music like you, you like that the most.
No, you tripping. I love experimental music. But if I didn't, I would never listen to Andre 3000.
You do.
I love experimental music.
Why you don't like Baby King?
Because this doesn't sound right.
Why you don't like Travis Scott?
I never sound like Travis. I'm just not a huge Travis Scott fan. Like you're from Houston, so I know you're gonna be a huge Travis Scott fan.
Everybody I know that's big Travis Scott fans. They ain't from people from Houston kind of hate that nigga.
I just was never really into his music. I feel like he sounded like all the other motherfuckers, pretty much. So
no, they all sound like him though.
I mean, yeah, you can say that, true, but he don't stand out to me. Like this, Kendrick, Cole, Drake, Kanye. Yeah, those are the guys that really I listen to that's out right now. So, and Andre 3000 was a drop album. And I know y'all heard that leak verse.
Yeah.
He's still probably the best rapper in the game. he don't even do it. Like, he be chilling. So, I'm still mad they disrespected him and didn't drop that on the album.
I'm going to be honest. J. Cole only got one great album.
I heard people say that, and it's not the album that you most people.
Forest Hills Drive.
No, it's not that. A lot of people say it's
You gonna say it's Born Center?
Born Center or Friday Night Lights.
Well, yeah, Forest Hills Drive was hard.
Was all right.
Born Center was good. Friday Night Lights was decent.
Born Center was hard.
If you went back, that album didn't age well at all, bro.
Yeah. I guess everybody beef with Cole is that they say he a born rapper. I don't agree though, but I don't know. Cole still got album of the year from him.
You the only person I heard say that.
It would have been Nas because Nas is my favorite rapper, but I
Oh,
don't
that shit
know.
was ass.
It wasn't ass. It just wasn't.
Nah, it was ass,
better.
man. Come on,
It wasn't better than the first
it was ass.
one. Nas is never ass. Like,
Nas got 2 good albums.
what are the 2 good albums?
You make him
He
boogie
got
mad.
Illmatic and King Disease. That's about it. That was about 20-some years apart.
This nigga said he only got 2 good albums. Have you ever heard Stillmatic?
Yep, trash.
I'll end this recording.
That shit was ass, bro. Nas is
I'll be forgetting. Sometimes you a young nigga.
Remember that clip that said Future got better music than Nas? I really believe that's true though.
And on that though, people, we gonna wrap this podcast up for the
Yeah, made boogie mad.
Nah, because that's clickbait. I mean, in fact, you know what? That's clickbait. You right.
Street saying Lil Nas had the album of the year.
We in some sad times in the streets. The streets is done, as Jay-Z would say.
Hey, I ain't gonna cap that song with Jack Harlow. Kind of hit though. The one that be on the radio. That shit kind of hard.
I never listened to a Jack Harlow song one time in my entire life.
What? That boy cold, bro. You sleep. I feel like you would like him.
Why you think that?
Just the way he rap. He rap like a New York nigga. I think you would like him.
I ain't from New York, so it don't really matter to me. If you rap like
You close enough.
Like I like New York rappers, but like I don't care if you rap like one, they ain't gonna draw me in.
Nah, he can rap. He definitely can rap. He underrated.
What is he rapping about though? He a white boy. I'm not saying the white boys can't rap, but like, what is he?
That nigga probably more street than me.
You saying that like you really street.
That's what I'm saying. Hey man, you know, hold up, don't disrespect me like that, dog. Come on.
Said, I don't know. So, who you got album of the year? Tyler, right?
Yeah, even though I feel like Kanye's is gonna be more of a classic, but yeah.
I mean, I ain't mad at you. I just didn't care about that. Tyler.
A lot of people didn't even like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy when it came out. People forget that.
Who didn't like My Beautiful Dark Twisted?
Shit, I ain't like that album when it came out. That shit was he like kind of like took a different like.
Oh, you tripping? I didn't hear anybody say that album was bad when it came out.
Nah, I did hear people say it was bad, but I wasn't one of them.
I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't really like it when it came out. That was when Kanye was getting a lot of hate too.
Dog, when All the Lights came on alone, I was hooked on the album. So I don't know.
Bro, when all of the lights came out, that song was really just lit. I remember when that song first used to get played. Like,
dog, I just did.
Nah,
that
my coaches used to play that shit in the weight room with football, bro. I'm kind of tired of that damn song.
Dog, even with Monster, Nicki verse on Monster was ridiculous. Like,
yeah, that was Nick back when Nicki was killing everything.
Yeah, like that verse, she had the verse of the year.
That was when Safari was writing her music.
I don't know about all that. But
that's what they say.
Could be the case, but I don't know. That was definitely top 5 Kanye album. I don't know. Whoever said it was bad back then was tripping. Oh, you said you ain't like it either, right?
It took me a while. It took a while for me to grow. I ain't like it till I got older.
But I mean, it's kind of how I felt about 808s when I first heard it. So I'm like, what the fuck is this? Because I ain't know what auto-tune was, so kind of threw me off a little bit. But it grew on me the more because I kept listening to it. So.
T-Pain won that when the album came out.
He was. Yeah, T-Pain came out in like 2006.
Yeah.
7.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he definitely was out. But I think Kanye was the first rapper to do some shit like that. T-Pain was singing on shit on the song, but it was R&B songs. So
it's weird that you like 808s, but you don't like Travis Scott like that.
I don't know. Maybe I gotta give Travis more of a chance. I don't know.
You should.
That's definitely artists. I ain't even like Travis when I first heard him for like years.
Travis is hard.
All right, I'm gonna throw Travis
Because
on as
I
well.
didn't start liking Travis until I really started listening to his music for real.
I ain't like him till Birds in the Trap came out.
Yeah. Once Birds in the Track came out, that's when I started liking Travis.
Then I went back.
So what is it about Travis? Is it
Rodeo?
what is it about Travis that y'all like?
I did the same thing, DJ. I
What?
went back to I went back to Rodeo after Birds in the Track.
Yeah, Rodeo was the album of the decade. One of the best albums of the decade.
Rodeo hard, bro. Like
What is it that y'all like about him?
You gotta give him a chance. It's kind of hard to explain.
yeah, you just different, bro. Like you just gotta listen.
No,
to
I'm
him.
saying is it his flow? Is it his lyrics? Is it?
He's just creative.
Yeah, it's all of it. His creative input, like everything he does.
Travis might be my favorite artist. To be honest.
He's a dope artist for real.
Okay, I'll say that. I'll give him a chance. I'm gonna listen to him in the will this week.
He's as creative as Kanye is, but people just don't really give him the props for it because
I don't know about that. I don't know if anybody's as creative as Kanye is.
I'll say him and Tyler.
R3000.
He wasn't. He was just weird though. That's the thing though. And I love him. He one of my favorite artists, but he was really just weird though.
Nah, he not weird. People always call somebody weird that stay to themselves.
No.
Yeah.
People like Travis and shit, and like Tyler, they were like they set trends.
And Tyler's not weird.
He is, but people follow him. What he did when Future was out, people was dressing like him and everything. Andre was kind of the only nigga doing shit like that. Even after he made it popular, like he was the only one really dressing like he was doing the shit he was doing.
But creativity was, come on,
I guess.
You tripping? You gotta go back and listen to the.
And it wasn't just him though. It was Big Boy too though.
Yeah,
you just don't really give him props.
But Love Below and Speaker Box, listen to those two albums right there.
But, I did. Trust me, my parents was huge Outkast fans.
Yeah, so you know. So you know
that and UGK.
So you know lyrically. Yeah, he one of the best and creative wise. So I don't know, but yeah, going back to Travis, I'll give him a chance.
Now you need to check him out. I say check out Birds and Trap first.
Yes, sir.
Andre on the second song, first song,
second.
Yeah, second.
Okay.
You don't really expect him when he come on though.
But he come in hard.
Damn. So what else is going on?
I mean, at this point, we're pretty much caught up.
Yeah, we caught everything.
All right. So
pretty much caught up.
I guess
so. Yeah, y'all. You know,
be on the lookout for Zando getting that P5. So look out for some streaming coming up pretty soon.
Definitely look out for some streams coming up. And yeah, man, always achieve greatness. That's what we do. That's who we are. I'm Zando.
So Boogie.
DJ.
And we'll catch y'all later.
Peace.